I'm a little bit early. Just waiting for people to arrive. How are you all? Hi, Dan. How are you? Thank you. I'm so nervous. Really, I'm so very nervous. I could do with a gin and tonic. Oh, dear me. Hello, Ursula. Hello. I hope you turn blue, Ursula. I'm so nervous. I was just saying I could do with a stiff drink. But my cup of tea will have to do. Oh, thank you so much for listening. I hope you're having a good day at work. I've not worked now for 10 years. I took early retirement. So I'll wait for a few more to come. So I decided I'm just going to stay on my my laptop because it's showing a good picture. So I hope you're all good. As you know, I've got a lag. YouTube has a bit of a lag for comments to come up to stream through. So we'll just wait and enjoy. And you can see all my yarn behind me. Yes, that's true. That's true, Ursula. So I know it's early where some my friends in America, I think it's about 7, 8 o'clock there. My yarn up with the help of hubby as well. Hello, Granny D. Hello, sweetie. Q moderator, Granny D. Is that okay? There we go. I can see you now. Oh, I was saying that when it started that I was I'm so nervous. I really am so nervous about this, and I don't know why. I've sat on Ursula's lives a few times, so she's my sister from another mister. So today has been nice. We've been out for a nice long. Us nearly getting flooded a couple of weeks ago. I'm living on my nerves at the moment. I'm so nervous. I would hate, and it breaks my heart to see all the houses down the avenue have got skips, and they're just throwing all the possessions that have been ruined by the water. What's on my hook? Well, I've got a few things on my hook at the moment. I'm doing a birthstone cow, and we've just got this month's through. So January was birthstone was the garnet, so I used the deep red, and for February it's amethyst, and Judy gave us an option of 3 colours, purple, yellow and grey, but I've gone with the grey because I think that looks really nice, and I'm using the Suzette stitch, so I've still got another and that. So what's on your hook, Granny D, or are you knitting? Are you knitting, Granny D? And Ursula, what have you got on your hook? And Michelle, I believe Michelle's here as well, even though she's working. So, and I'm drinking a cup of tea, black tea. I can't have milk. I'm dairy intolerant, so I drink black tea and coffee. And can you see my cup has got little pussycats on? Because I'm a cat lover. Quite quiet, but hey ho, some people are more than likely still asleep and that. But I know I was going to ask, where were you born? That's one of my questions for this live chat. Where were you born? I was born in Malta. My dad was in the Royal Marines, and so we travelled around up until I was 9, all around Far East. So I lived in Malaysia, Singapore, Malaya until I was 9. Oh, it's saying my connection is unstable. Typical, isn't it? Oh, right. So it's saying Ursula's just told me that the lagging is taking too long. Read out chat so we know you see us. I can see you, Granny D and Ursula, and let me just see if I can scroll up. Darlene's here. Hi, Darlene. Let me see if it's got an Afghan. And think of start another one. Oh, you were born in Akron, and you were born in Cape Town, Belleville. Very good. So I hope you heard that I was born in Malta, and when my dad came out the forces, we returned back to Liverpool. We returned to the UK, Liverpool, and I had an uncle, Darlene, who lived in Vancouver. It's saying my connection is unstable, so. Hi, Sunita. Thank you for joining me. Let me see if I can get it on my iPad. Let me just try my iPad. Let me see. Videos. Just go to YouTube. Are you far from your internet connection? No, I'm not. Model your poncho now. Oh dear. I can't see the video. Your channel videos. I just can't see it on my iPad. You've got to get her to smile. Oh, bless. Tell her a joke. She might smile then. I'm so annoyed. I can't get myself up on my YouTube. Ugh, it's annoying. Oh, I've got it. I've got it. Yes, I've got it. So what I might do is I'm going to move across to here, and hopefully it will stop. There we go. I'm here. Hopefully it will stop. There we go. I'm here. It's I've been here in the same place for 39 years. I'm here. It's thank you. Let me just see if it's buffering on my thing. Thank you. Let me just see if it's buffering on my thing. Thank you. Let me just see if it's buffering on my thing. Thank you. There we go. I've turned it off on my iPad. So that's great. You can hear me. It's just trial and error, really, isn't it? I just need to. I'm sorry if I keep turning, but my usually on my phone and on my laptop, but only the camera I'm using has sound on. Right, I'm on here. My sound's on here. So if I turn like that, I'm just checking because the comments are coming up really quick on my iPad than they are on here. Oh, thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you, Ursula. So welcome to you all. But hey ho, I think it's just a matter of practice, really. Okay. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iPad down from there and put it on my knee. So laptop. And I know computer doesn't have a webcam. I hasn't got a camera. And I've got a webcam, but I don't like it. It doesn't give a good picture, which is why I decided to use. That's what I thought. So, Sunita, where were you born? Oh, you've been in the same place for 39 years, Illinois. I've got a good friend who lives in, well, she lives in Texas now. She did live in Florida, Niceville. And I visited her. I went to see Deb. I've actually been to America 3 times, I think, 3 or 4 times. And she took me to Joann's and Michael's and Tuesdays? And where else? Hobby Lobby as well. So where have you let me think. I was going to say something to you. The next question I've got for you all is, what birth sign are you? I just thought I would go with the usual, what's on your hook, and what's on your hook and what's in your cup. I thought I'd ask something different. So what star sign are you? Star sign. 3 times I've been to America. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to come home. So, yes. What sign? Your star sign. What sign of the zodiac are you? Of course, it's important what's on your hook. Let me just see if I can get it. Oh, here it is, in my basket. I've got that many baskets, I can't begin to tell you. So, as you all know, I'm a big fan of Deramores, which is a company here in the UK. Oh, you're Capricorn. Valentine bunting, because this year I decided I'm going to decorate my crafty nook, crochet nook, with so I'm going to be doing this heart bunting. I'm going to start that maybe tomorrow, and I've got this lovely red yarn, and it's a nice red, so I'm going to be doing the bunting with that. So that's my that's my Valentine, and that. Oh, zodiac. Oh, you're Pisces. Of course, you're Pisces. My parents are both Pisces. February is a very busy month for us birthday-wise. I've got sister-in-laws. Both my parents are February birthday. That was, I think that was a Sunday when we got married. So we got married on the 13th. And so it's my 20. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you are very romantic. Hi, Pat Fraser. Hello, ladies. Black coffee. I've got black tea. And I've got water, just in case I drink all my coffee. And hubby treated me to this as well for my squares for for V's, Brenda's and Ursula's challenge. To go yet. You're a Virgo, so is your birthday in August or beginning of September? Pat. So what yarn do you like to work with? I like to work with cotton, and I like to work with 4-ply or double knit. You've no knowledge of star signs, neither do I just know that I'm Libra. My husband, he's an April baby, and he is Aries. Oh, you're not working on anything. You, Sunita, have you done the beautiful? I like morning, Jan. Thank you for joining me. The Bluestone Cal for this year. I've never done one before, so I thought I'd have a go at that. Also, I've got the Granny Squares challenge. Well, that's a challenge for me because I've never done them before. Yeah. We all know that, don't we? So I can totally understand that. It's been a really stressful few weeks here. I don't know if you know, my home was nearly flooded. So every time it rains, I'm terrified in case the bank at the end of the avenue. I live in a cul-de-sac, so at the end of the avenue we've got a brook, and a few weeks ago it flooded. So not good at all. So we've got. We've been for a walk this morning, and the water is still high in the canals. There's a disused canal not far from where we do our walking. Really nice walking. It's dry. I know that some of you are still in the place where you lived. Michigan? Oh, yeah. And you live in Ohio. That's good. I love America. When I visited Deb, she took me to Texas to meet her parents, and we drove through Louisiana, I think. I can't remember where, but we drove through quite a few on the interstates and stayed at some of the motels. And is it buffering? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. But I'm as close to the me internet connection as I can get, so it must be having a dicky fit. Jessica, thank you for joining me. You're a star. Thank you so much. You okay now? Is it getting better? Hello, thank you for joining me. What time is it in Australia? Oh my word, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. I loved Sean Connery. I'm so sad that he's died. And yeah, he was my favourite James Bond. Definitely my favourite James Bond. Oh. So who else has joined us? Oh my goodness. Oh, thanks, Squish. I do appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. I bet you're ready for bed. So I was really, really tired yesterday. I was in bed for 10 o'clock. I was just so tired yesterday. I don't know what was the matter with me. Oh, he was so cool, wasn't he? I really liked him. I like quite a few actors at the moment. I like Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks. Any movie they make are just amazing. Hi, Barbara. Very true. I didn't know that, Ursula. I didn't know that. So welcome to everybody who's joined me. The questions that I asked at the beginning were star sign. Oh, he is. He's a brilliant actor, is Denzel. I love him. So I'm reading as I'm talking. So it's really nice of you to join me. As I was saying before, I'm just so nervous. So when you pop in, when you come in, a thumbs up would be much appreciated. What else would you? Is there anything you would like to ask me? Thank you, Sunita. You have a good day at work. Earn some pennies. But a good match. Yeah, Samuel Jackson was his co-star, yeah. Ooh. So for February, because it's Valentine's and it's a special month for me and hubby, I'm going to be making some heart bunting for my crochet nook. I've decided that I'm going to decorate my crochet nook with the holidays for this year. So the first one is hearts for February. November. Why do I still want to say November? Must have something planned in November. Do any of these my little princess? She's white with tortoise shell markings, and George is Rick's cat. He's a little tinker. He's a lot younger than Fluffy, and he's a little tinker, and he's all tortoise shell. They're both out at the moment, prowling somewhere. Okay, Barbara, I'm sorry about that. Love to you too. Take care. The Rock, he's gorgeous too. The Rock, yeah. I like him. I like his movies. He's got kind of like a really dry sense of humour, hasn't he? I might make some cat toys. I'm not sure yet. I want to do. I've got a bunny that I need to do for a friend, and I want to do, the baby Yoda out of the Mandalorian. I want to make a few of them because my husband's a big Star Wars fan. He is a big Star Wars fan, so I want to do that. All right, Jen, thank you for popping in. I'm sorry about the buffering. I just don't know why it's doing that. So maybe next time when I go live, what I'll do is I'll go to StreamYard. I'll schedule it on StreamYard. I'm planning on doing every Wednesday about the same time, 1:00. So that's what I plan to do. But I do appreciate you all coming in and having a chat with me. Okay, Sheila, thanks for letting me know. But it's not buffering here, so I don't know why it's buffering elsewhere. So I'm as close to my internet as I can, my internet, my Wi-Fi internet connection. So that's a bit sad, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule my next live on StreamYard, and hopefully I can get it to do it properly then. It won't buffer. It's great to know. Thanks for letting me know. Now my comments are coming up. I don't know. So I think I keep repeating. Oh, that's nice. I know it's always nicer in Florida than most of the US. Yeah, I was thinking that myself, so I am going to try StreamYard next time to schedule my live with that way. Where did you get the pattern switchy for the bee? Because I love bees. I'd like to do kind of like a mobile, but not in a circular, on kind of like, have you seen these all hanging down? but I'll have to see if I can get hold of one. And that. So Jen's in Florida. Very nice, very nice. I love Florida. When I went to Florida to see my friend, she took me to Orlando because we're both big Harry Potter. Fabulous time. Oh, right. Oh, thanks. I realised Kitty Mum had that going. I'll have to check that out. Right. I like who but Robin has a similar one. Thanks for that, Squish. That's good to know. I like amigurumi. I made my first one, as you know. I made the pussycat. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I would. I mean, I'm kind of quite new to crocheting with yarn. I always did lace work before doing doilies and that. So oh, I'd like to see your blanket, Jen. That sounds really nice. What the colours are you using? Which mandala yarns are you talking about? These ones this side or them? They're for my amigurumi then. They're all for amigurumis. These ones here. Oh, where did you get your yarn from? Hi, Cellar Dweller. I'm sorry I don't know your name. Can you put your... Oh, I'll have to check Veronica out. Oh, right. Oh, that one up there. Is that what you're talking about? My left and above. Oh, right, the cakes. Yes, I've got quite a few different yarns. I've not decided what to do with them. I've not decided yet. So I've actually taken a... I'm really, really pleased with how that turned out. I use cotton on my amigurumis. I really enjoy working with them. So to you, but it's new to us. All right, I will. Next week, what I'll do is I'll bring quite a few yarn down round where I'm sitting, and then I can show you. This is all double knit. This is all Hubium yarn here. This is all cotton 4-ply and double knit. This is baby 4-ply, because I've got some baby blankets that I need to do. And up here, these are my chunky. These and these are chunky. And this is all yarn that is... I've not got as many cakes as others, but I've still got a few. And this I bought just one yarn, one ball, because this is going to be for my baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. All right, that sounds good, Jen. Hi, Rose. Oh, thank you for letting me know. What I've been asking, Rose, is where were you born and what star sign are you? I was born in Malta and my star sign is Libra. I'm a September baby. And thanks for stopping by, Swish. I didn't know whether or not you would make it, because I know it's kind of evening time over in Australia, but I do appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. I like the sound of that cow, Jen. That really sounds interesting. Very good. So yeah, so that is cotton. I got this from where did I buy this from? I got this from a shop we have here in the UK called The Range. It sells all sorts, food, home, a bit like, I don't think we've got there is a shop in America that I found this, and I thought it was the ideal colour for my Yoda, just the right colour. So yeah, I bought yarn from all sorts of places. I bought ice yarn, I bought Hubium, I bought a couple from a couple of UK companies, the Wool Factory, Good Fight, but Derren Moore's I bought the majority of the yarn here is from Derren Moore's, and these where did I buy them? I bought them from a company called crafting.co.uk, Create and Craft TV. I think you can get that in America. I will. Cynthia's Joyful Creations, is that what our channel's called? I'll check it out later. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Rose. This is my first live, Rose, and if you can't tell, I'm rather nervous seeing everybody else do the chat, and Ursula has been, and I have been chatting, and I've actually been up on Ursula's channel a couple of times, which she's been kind enough to let me join in. Oh, thank you, Rose. I just never know what to talk about. Obviously crocheting. I've got quite a few whips on the go. I've got a jumper. I've got the Birthstone Cal. I've got the challenge granny squares that I'm doing. I'm going to make a blanket with that. I've got there's something else I've got on the go as well, and I can't remember what it is at the moment. Have I got on the go? I can't remember. Oh, I've started a poncho. Let me see if I can get it. This is called the Fan Stitch. So this is what I'm working on at the moment. On that the other day. And I'm using Cascade. If I can get a ball of the wool. So this is the yarn I'm using. And I'm not sure if you can see it's got the green sparkle in it, metallic thread in it. And that's how it's crocheting up. So I've got that. So I've got quite a few. I like to have a few on the go because I don't want to oh dear. Thank you, Granny D. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Rose. Thank you. Yeah, so so I've got this. I've got a jumper. I'll try not to knock you. I'm doing this jumper. I've actually done the front and the sleeve, and I've at the back and the sleeve, and so this is the sleeve, and this is I'm making it with cotton. So I've done the sleeve, and I've done the front as well, the back. So I really colours. I'll hold it still, but if you can see the pattern at the bottom, it's roses. So they're what I'm working on. So I've got 2, 3, I think I've got 4 whips on the go at the moment. Thank you. It's always nice, I think, because we're on lockdown here in the UK. I was talking to Rick, my husband, and I was saying to that's his hobby. So his garden and that, and with the flood and that, it's ruined his garden. So he's out there most days when the weather allows, tidying up after the flood and that. I like this pattern. This is do like a V, and then you do your cluster. So that's how that works. It's at the bottom. It took me ages to work out that pattern, but once I'd got it done, I was flying. So I kind of like to do have something else on the go. So I kind of, in the morning I do one, and then after lunch watching TV, I like to do my granny squares, but I've not done them for a few nights, but I plan to do some more tonight because it takes me about half an hour to do a granny square. So I need to make a start on them tonight while I'm watching it, but I call him Rick. Yeah, so anyway, I digressed from what I was talking about. So I was saying to Rick that even though, we're together and I'm up here crocheting and he's downstairs, sometimes you can get lonely, and you've got to be so careful because of this COVID. And even though we go for a walk, sometimes you just want somebody to talk to, don't you? So that's why the crochet community has been such a lifesaver, and that I watch. So I'll sit and watch videos, and comment and that. So it's so that's what I like to do. So Aldi have got wool coming out on the. I'll have to check them out. I think Rick bought me a big box of yarn from Aldi for amigurumis, so I need to get my finger out and make a start. Every 3 months. Yeah, I like Aldi's yarn. It's quite nice, isn't it? They have different, like they have bamboo yarn, which I've got as a giveaway, which went live yesterday. So I've got that as a giveaway, some bamboo yarn with the hooks and stitch mark. Hi, Claptrap. What's your name? I can't keep calling you Claptrap. I think, I think Rose lives in the UK. I'm not sure whereabout. I don't hide my yarn because hubby comes and sits up here in the afternoon with me. We have a cup of coffee and we have a chat and that. So, or he just sits and listens if I'm watching somebody on the live. He'll sit and listen in with me. So yeah, so we he's good. He's good to me. He's a good chap. Oh, you live in Leeds? Oh, I have friends who used to live in Leeds. Mike and Ian. What other crafts do you do? Before I used to make cards. Just claptrap. Oh, bless you. I have 2 cats. One is called Fluffy. She's 7 years old. And I have Joe. So, does anybody else have any pets? I know you, Rose, you were saying you have dogs. Is that right? Oh, oh, I'm sorry about that, Rose. Oh, have you watched my older podcasts? Thank you. Hello, V. Hello, my pinky friend. I noticed you put the purple hearts. That's my favourite colour. So, V. Hi, Edna. Thank you for joining me. Lovely to see you. Definitely, Ursula. I started out knitting. Are you not wearing your pink top, V? Fuchsia pink. Oh, thank you, V, so much for joining me. You've made my day. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rose. That's so sweet of you. Because sometimes, when we do our videos and that, you don't, I mean, I do it because I enjoy it. It's something that I've always enjoyed. And when you put them out and they go live and that, you just think, will anybody watch them? And then all of a sudden you get comments and you think, oh, people are watching my videos. So it's really, really nice. And I'm still quite nervous doing this live, but it's just nice. I like to read too. I like to read. I like my favorite author is Robert Ludlum. I like his books. I always take them on holiday when I'm on the beach, on the deck chair, reading. I love reading, really do. But at the moment, I'm spending more time crocheting than anything else. Rose, I started, my dad taught me how to knit. My mum, I'm left-handed, and my mum just couldn't show me. But my dad could knit. My nan taught my dad how to knit. We're chatting up a storm. We are indeed, Ursula. Oh, I love that woman. I really do. Love you lots, Ursula. No pink hearts. I'm well, Tracy. Thank you for asking. How are you? Are you well too? Where do you live? Where are you from? I can be bossy too. But I've got a really understanding husband. He's my second husband, I hasten to add. Oh, Ursula, you make me. Oh, look, pink heart, flowers. I like a little bit of pink. So, what are you working on at the moment, V? What's on your hook? And are you drinking anything? I love that woman. She makes me laugh all the time. So, come on, V. What are you working on? No, when I lived in Turkey, that's where I was taught to crochet. And the women there, oh my word, the crocheting they did, and it just came out of their head. I was in awe. I really was in awe. So it's only kind of, I would say, past 6 years that I've been using yarn. No, I've been crocheting a lot more, and then I started crocheting in yarn, and I just fell in love, and I just thought, I just packed up doing the doilies and started working in yarn, and I thought, I've had enough of revamped this room into my crochet nook. In November, I gave all my mixed media card making stuff to an old people's home. My ex-mother-in-law taught me how to crochet. Yes, she did. And I've actually got a crocheting video going out next Tuesday, and I take you back to where it all began for me, and I show you some of the stuff that I did with the very fine cotton. Oh, that sounds nice, Leisha. What colour have you done it in? What colour have you done the blanket, Leisha? I hope I'm saying your name right. Wow, really? Wow, Rose, that's amazing. I bet it is heavy. No, these shelves are already in. These are from these, but I had a worktop right that I worked on, and I got rid of that and revamped everything. It took me 2 days because I painted the feature wall on my right here. I put all my I did that last month. I ordered so much yarn last month, so this month I'm on a yarn ban because I've got so much. Oh, I love teal. I think I've commented on that, Veronica. I think, yeah, that's okay. I'm addicted to yarn too, as you can tell behind me. There's so many lovely yarns out there, isn't there? It's just, we just spoke for choice. Lisa. Lot. All right, Lisa, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong before. Linda, I love all your yarn you have in that room. Thank you, V. Thank you. It's only taken me 3 months to fill up the shelves, and still a few shelves not full yet, but I'm on a yarn ban this month. I'm going to give myself a month off and try and finish these whips that I've got going. So yeah. So V, a question for those of you who have just come in to the chat. What star sign are you, and where were you born? And it's just so nice for people to, even if they just leave a thumbs up, you know, a comment is nice too. I mean, let's face it, there's lots and lots of crochet videos out there. Oh, right, during the Spanish War. That's not good. What's that? It will take me longer than 3 months to fill up any shelves for sure. I kind of, I was really lucky. As I said, I donated a lot of my craft stuff to, you know, just to keep their brains, you know, active and going. And so I donated a lot. So with that money, I paid. You bought 5 balls up, you got 5%. If you bought 10 balls, you got 10% off the price and that. So it's really good. So that's where I got mine. I'm from Mexico. Really? Yeah, that's quite. But you live in Atlanta, Georgia. When I went to America, I had to stop off at, obviously I had to got the flight from Manchester to Atlanta. Then I had to go through immigration, and then I got my flight to Florida. Then it's bad that road. You all been crocheting or knitting? Mexico. My zodiac sign is Aries. Right. Are you still in the same place where you were born, Granny D? My husband's an Aries. And he goes for his COVID injection this afternoon. Born in Malta, and I've been back twice since then. Not good about the hospital sending her home. It's not good at all. Yeah, I like to order yarn from different places because I like to see what they're like. And I must admit, I do like Hobium's cotton. Their cotton is really nice, and they're based in Turkey. Fed up with this buffering. I'm really sorry, ladies. So I'm just grateful for you all joining me. It's lovely. Well, that's a good idea, that is, using the yarn as a memory. That's nice. Good, nice idea. But my favourite is cotton and 4-ply. Or 4-ply, I think, is a 3 in America. Have I finished my blanket? Not a chance. I finished this one. This one's finished. Oh. So you've been washing your hair, have you, Granny D? I'm definitely going to stick to StreamYard next week. So I'll have a live next week at the same time, but I'll go through StreamYard, I think, because this is driving me insane, it buffering all the time, and I can't apologise enough to you all. But I'm just enjoying chatting to you. Really am. It's so nice. And hopefully I won't be so nervous next time. So what's on your hook, Edna? What are you working on at the moment? I've got so many wigs. I know. I'm going to try it on my iPad next time. That's what I plan to do. Take the communion. Okay, big. Okay. This one, is this what you mean? Yes, this is all finished. I've got I've done a little video of it, and it'll go on Sunday, so you'll be able to see it in its all glory. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with it. I've laid stitches on this that I never done before, so it was a learning curve, doing a starburst and front and back posts and bobbles and not bobbles, popcorn and the clusters. But I'd learned how to do the clusters because I'm doing the clusters on this jumper. So I've started the front, that's the back. Thank you, V, thank you. Because my friends are here, you see. All my lovely yarny friends. Thanks, Granny D. Oh no, frogging. Oh my God. That's not good. I'm hoping my bedroom is blues and creams, and I plan later in the year to make a nice blanket for my bed for next winter. That's what I plan to do, but I've not all right, Edna, thank you anyway for stopping by. I hope you give a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Really sorry about it buffering. It's driving me nuts. Ugh. Never mind, I'll do strain. You are 100%. Me. So what time is it where you are now? It must be after 9 o'clock. V, is that right? And I know Ursula's 2 hours ahead of me, which is, let me see, 1:15. What have we been talking about? Oh, really? Oh, I'll have to check them out. But again, Home Bargains. Oh, Home Bargains is open. I can go into Home Bargains. Yes, I have. That's great, isn't it? Brilliant. That's excellent. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. 9:14 a.m. Granny D. I thought you were about that. It was about that time. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Honest, you just make my heart so happy, because I didn't think anybody would join me, but hey, you have. Yes, you are my future. So at that time, I should be sitting crocheting, watching videos in your future, hopefully. I've been really busy this morning. I've edited 3 videos and uploaded, ready for going live next week, and the week dressed yet. No, she's still in her pink PJs. Yes, by all means, if you want to drop links, Ursula, that would be fine. If you ladies, you're hi Olga, how lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, bless your heart, Granny D. Thank you so much. So Ursula, if you want to drop people's your links, I meant to say that at the beginning, but if you want to drop links, that I would be more than, I'm quite happy for that. Spreading the love. So Olga, we would say the questions that I've asked are, where were you born and what star sign you are? A YouTube channel. That's a good idea. I will make Veronica blue if I can find V. Where are you, V? Oh dear. Where's... I'm trying to find Ursula. Ursula. There we are. Right. Oh, and you're still living there, Olga. Very good. I'm just trying to go down. Yes, you're blue. You're blue. Olga, I'm Libra and I was born in Malta. But I live in the UK in a place called Warrington, which is between Liverpool and Manchester on the motorway system. So that's November, December, is it? Birthday, or is it January? I'm blue. Oh, dear me. Yeah. No. These pink. I'm going to tease you forever with that. And I know. Can you imagine? She'd go mad. She'd go mad if it was pink, Ursula. Yes, I live up north. I live up north. London is a long, long way away from me. Oh, Arnie and Carlos. She's sweating, Ursula. She's sweating, hoping that they don't change it to pink. Link, Ursula. I'll have to check her out later. My husband's Rick is downstairs, so he wished me good luck. Bless him. I'll have to check that out. Oh, right. Yes, you have been a follower of me for a long, long time, especially when I did all my mixed media that. So no, I'm not far from you. I would say I'm about an hour away from you, Rose. Oh, yes, she is the best kind. So it's always nice to but oh my gosh, I've made so many friends from all over the world. It pink. Love is pink. I'm very tempted to make you something and send it to you, V, in pink. See, I've got all this pink, 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 then red, then it goes into my purples. Yes, I do, Granny D. You've been following me a while as well, Granny D, haven't you? Since I've joined the crochet community, my subscribers have just gone so higher than they were. I already had over 2,000 subscribers, but since joining the community, matter. Oh, right. I crochet more. I crochet a lot more. I think for me, because crocheting grows quicker, I prefer the crocheting, and I just love working with the one hook, even though, I am left-handed. I kind of I'd met so many lovely part of such a wonderful community. They're so sharing and just so really nice to know. Yeah. They're all, I mean, everybody's really nice. Dana, Kelly, Granny D, UV, Brenda. But yeah, you all pick me up when I'm feeling down. So anyway, I mean, the only places I go is I go me shopping and I do my dad's shopping because I look after my dad. And he lives in Liverpool, so I go to my dad's a few times a week to make sure he's all right. But he's had both of his COVID injections now, so that's a relief. Runs away from the needles. I know. On that note, I hate needles. I hate, having injections. But so February is your hottest month, is it, Ursula? I wish I was there. Came home to England because my dad was stationed down south here in the UK for a time, and I saw my first snow. We flew from they opened the doors of the plane, and obviously people were going ahead of us, and then I got to the top of the stairs and the runway was completely covered in snow, and I turned around to my mum and dad and said, oh! Passengers on the plane just burst out laughing because I thought the snow was cotton wool. I hate winter. I hate it. I hate wearing shoes because I grew up in the hot climate. I just didn't like it at all. When we left Malaya, we were in kind of shorts and t-shirts and sandals, and then my mum put winter clothes on us. She turned around and I'd stripped off, put my shorts on, so she had to dress me again. Oh, that's good that your son crochets too. That's nice. What you like, Granny? What you like, Esther? I have to agree. So I like when I'm knitting. I must admit I like to follow a pattern. This jumper that I'm making, I'm following a pattern, and that's just because I don't feel confident enough to crochet a jumper without a pattern at the moment. Maybe that'll change in years to come, but at the moment I'm following. But it's brilliant that you've taught your brother to knit too. That's really good. So nearly 40 minutes I've been here chatting to you. Well, it's called. I'll have to check that out. There's so many I've got to check out. Oh, you're clever. You're clever. Yeah, yeah. I've been knitting over 40. Linda, along you, Ben, crochet. How long have I been crocheting? I've been crocheting. I was taught to crochet when I was 20, and I only crocheted doilies with cotton. And then a few years ago, I had to go with yarn, and it wouldn't click. And then I did like November, I did a doily for my conservatory, and I'd never put the hook down, and I got some yarn and I just started crocheting. I went on to YouTube, found all you crocheters, and and I've never looked back, and I crochet with yarn all the time now. I am in the process of doing a doily in yarn, in cotton, out of my head. I've made a start on it, but that'll be time in the future when I show that. Oh, thank you, Granny D. Thank you. What you studying, Claptrap? What you studying? Put off your studying. You should watch Crochet Rock. She does left and right-handed tutorials. Yes, I actually follow Crochet Rocks. I actually follow Tracy. I do. I've done a few tutorials for left-handers myself because I am left-handed. And funny enough, because the person who taught me to crochet was right-handed, I'd much rather watch right-handed crocheting tutorials than left. It just clicks in my brain for some reason, rather than left-handers. I can't follow left-handers. Handed, and I just switch, and I just found it easier to do it that way. Yeah. Tracy, I think Tracy's Crochet Rocks, if I'm not mistaken, because I've not heard of Esmeralda. That's so good. I mentioned you last night on her live last night, and she said she knew you. Oh. Left-handed. I am left-handed. So for me, it's easier to watch right-handed tutorials because I was taught handed tutorial. I know that sounds silly, but for me it works. I tried to follow a left-handed tutorial and I got myself so frustrated I just stopped and followed the right-handed, and it seemed to sync with me. It just seemed to click easier, I suppose, because that was the way I was taught. It's easier for me to follow a right-handed tutorial even though I am left-handed. Yes, I think the stitches, for me, that I'm really grateful to my ex-mother-in-law for teaching me with cotton. And as I was saying, the Turkish crocheting is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, God rocks. Yeah. I think it's important to support the community. I knit left-handed even though I'm right-handed. Now, isn't that funny? I'm left-handed, but I knit right-handed because my dad is right-handed. My dad, my sister, and my sisters, they're all right-handed, left-handed to save my life. And it looks like you're knitting back to front, where you're not actually. You're just holding the needles differently, aren't you? Hi, Sandra. Thank you for joining me. It's lovely to see you. So the question, if you're a crocheter, and where were you born, and what's your star sign? Yeah, it's always nice to, I think maybe Turkish crochet is the same as Spanish. It's all in the head and not written down. Exactly. Oh my word, I was in awe. I really was in awe. I'm getting faster with yarn than I did with thread, because thread you've got to be very, very careful, and the hook is so fine. It's unbelievable how fine the hooks are for they call it dentelle, in Turkey. Lacework. No, I don't know. I don't know that. Claptrap. And I did learn to speak Turkish, and I do speak Turkish, not as a second language. When I many years ago, Rick and I went to Turkey for a holiday, and when we come through the airport, it was like my Turkish switched on, and my husband restaurant what we wanted to eat. I could, I can communicate and be made to, they understand what I'm asking for. We were planning on going to Turkey for a holiday. I'll be bringing home lots of yarn, so my case will be full with yarn. We'll have one case for the clothes and one case full of yarn. I'm not word perfect in Turkish by any means. I don't speak Turkish like I speak English, but people understand what I'm asking for and what I'm saying. So, oh, that's nice. I've got a lace. I've just printed off a pattern that. I'm trying to think. Dana was making the Lost Shawl. Are the men who knit amazing? They just blow me away. They're just really amazing, aren't they? At their knitting. I think it's, as you said, it's the mathematical brains, isn't it? Them. I just know. I'm just a subscriber. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Sandra. I much appreciate it, and I'm glad. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. It's lovely to see you. Yes, I have to agree with you there, Ursula. They just kind of pick it up. My husband has no interest in that kind of thing, but he's a gardener. He enjoys his gardener. He was gutted when his garden was flooded. It looked like a swimming pool, which isn't good. You're more than welcome. I would like to knit a pair of socks. I've never done this. My mother just looks at something and knits it. That's something that I've never fancied doing, is socks. Isn't that funny? Very true, Ursula. So we've had a good. I've really enjoyed this live. I can't thank you enough for joining me. It's been brilliant. You've all kind of joined in the chat, and thank you all so much for joining me. I'm an advanced knitter too, Ursula, and I've never made job socks. It's just never interested me. Plus, I killed it. Oh my word! I know. I was kind of thinking, oh, what am I going to talk about? But I've waffled on for well over an hour. An hour. Well, it's saying here on mine 147 minutes. I think that's the longest I've ever chatted. Not, I won't say in my life, because I am a chatterbox. I must admit I've enjoyed making the hats. I'm hoping I have enough yarn of this poncho that I'm making for my friend's birthday. I hope I've got enough yarn to make a hat to go with it, but we'll see. You should ask, what are they going to talk about? Oh dear, I've been knitting for over 40 years. I've never made anything for myself. I knit for babies and homeless and lap blankets for the elderly. That is lovely, Rose. What a lovely thing to do. I have been knitting for over, I'm 55 years I've been knitting. It's a long time. Thank you, Olga. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. It means a heck of a lot. Exactly, Ursula. Exactly. Make something for yourself. Mind you, I'm the same. I knit something for myself and I end up giving it away. Mad. But whatever you enjoy, it's always nice. Is V still here? Has she popped off? I know. When I was thinking the other day, I was thinking 55 years I've been knitting. It's a long time, isn't it? Not good. Mind you, I think this is the year for me to be kinder to self. Exactly. You're here. You just went quiet for a minute. Now that is very unusual for you, V, to be very quiet. I do watch your Blingo, but I'm just in the background. So I do leave a little heart, a little thumbs up, because it's quite late at night for me. So it's either just before I'm going to bed or and that. Whack your finger. Oh, I just love you all. I know. It that you've used and paid for, just people just don't want to buy it, and it's such a shame. I don't think they appreciate all the hard work that we put into what we actually make. So I kind of give mine away or give them as gifts. Exactly. The joy of giving. I agree with you there. I know. That's why I have 4 whips on the go, because if I didn't have the whips that I have on the go, I'd be totally lost. And I always like to start something new. Now I can't use wool. I can because wool makes my hands swell and it irritates me. So that's why I knit in acrylic and cotton. They're my favourites. They always have been. Even when I was younger, I always knitted in cotton. But there's a more variety now of cotton than there ever was when I was younger. What you like? What you like, Ursula? and I can't thank you enough for joining me today. I hope you can come back next Wednesday, same time, 1 o'clock, and I'm going to do it on StreamYard. I think I'm going to sort that out. So Ursula, be prepared for some questions about StreamYard, but you sent me that lovely little video, so I'll go off that. I know it's not always about having the fancy thing, and cotton. Cotton is more expensive than acrylic, but so I'm going to be signing off now, ladies. Thank you all so much for watching, for joining me, for chatting with me. It's been absolutely brilliant. And I will just hold on a minute. What, love?
You have a little coffee?
Yes, I'll have a coffee. There we go. So that's Rick. You have to come in.
Hello.
That's my other half.
Yeah. Up and down.
I'm coming down, yeah. I'll send you a video of how I book my next live for the beginning, so that when you'll know exactly what to do after. So after Friday, just wait for it. Okay, honey, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Rick is going to make me a coffee, and I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you all so very much. You've made me feel very, very happy, or old lady, whatever. Bye for now, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again real soon. Bye. Bye for now.